This is the Amazon 1-month overview reading for October 2022. It's currently September 6, 2022, 8:18 p.m. That's Eastern Time. And the overall theme and behavior for the month of October is a decline off of a significant high on a multi-day chart, a decline off of that significant high that increases with momentum moving forward in time. It's crossed with an important technical price level, usually resistance. And then you can see we have an important technical price level highlighted at the high, indicating important resistance on a multi-day chart. There may be something to do with some sort of compromise or like coming to like a conclusion with legislation or something like that. But also around the high for the month, there's going to be a lull in volatility, a lull in volume. They'll kind of like flatten out for a bit. Behavior around the month's low. We have move higher through a resistance level. We stay above it briefly and then we break back down. It's likely the low is likely with it's likely within close proximity to like maybe like a minor crest, you know, not like like a month's high or something, but maybe a minor crest. But we have a move higher, we stay above it briefly, break back down through the same price level. Now on the 3rd, we have the completion of a bullish trend. If you look back at September's reading for Amazon, we had the conclusion of September was with a month's high or close to a month's high. It looks like that completion, there's like a speech or something that comes out overnight or over the weekend of the 30th to the 3rd, and a completion of a rally on the 3rd. Then we have what appears to be notable amount of price movement here on the 4th and possibly on the 5th. In the midst, the price level of the highs for the 4th and the 5th, it looks like are good midpoints for like a straddle or strangle. There's a fake out, an intentional fake out or shake out, or the false triggering of an indicator on the 4th. And then on the 5th, we have an attempt to establish support. Looks like towards the end of the day, there's a crest, at least for the week. And then on the 6th, we have a decline from a resistance level. And as we fall, we have consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. Those spikes up meet moving averages as resistance usually, and the moving averages are usually in bearish formation. There's two trade opportunities here on the 6th, so possibly a day trade opportunity. One involves a breakout on a one-day chart. The other one involves a big move to the upside on a one-day chart that'll reach for a distant resistance level on a one-day chart. On the 7th, we have a correlation to a month's low here. It's a pretty strong correlation to a month's low. So this is likely a first month's low. And we have a decline to and through a support level. We do a reversal below the support level and then come back and reuse that support as support. And in the midst of doing that, there's like a U-shaped dip and a month's low there in the midst of that. On the 10th, we have 3 local highs, 1 local low, and a swing trade opportunity. So local high and local lows, those are prominent highs and lows on a one-day chart for the 10th. So we have one local low as well, and a swing trade opportunity. There's a brief moment of a high before a notable decline. The 10th is a sharp decline, possibly some bearish price swings, but a notable drop there. On the 11th, we have a move higher, a prominent move higher. It'll stand out on a multi-day chart, followed by a full retracement of that move back down. On the 12th, we have a higher high than we do on the 11th. There's a fast sudden move to the upside. On the 13th, we have a month's high correlator. This is the strongest. This is one of the stronger correlations. There's 3 equal correlations to a month's high. So on the 13th, we have a month's high here. There's sideways fluctuations with a bearish trend that precedes a rally. And it looks like we do sideways rotation along the day's low on the 13th. The peace level On the 13th, near the high, there's going to be like a lull in volume near the high, and some flattening out, and that's on a one-day chart, and also on a multi-day chart, being that this is the month's crest here. On the 14th, we have... Oh, and we decline out of the high, guys. We decline out of the high here on the 13th, increasing momentum as we move forward. On the 14th, it looks like we have like a trough that forms. There's more decline into the 14th, but then there's a trough that forms here, an important trough, or it'll stand out on a multi-day chart, likely because it's between. If you look to the following week, we have some more high correlators here. All right, so on the 17th, we have a move higher out of oversold territory, or from short squeeze, or possibly to fill a previous gap down. There's a big move to the upside on the 17th to reach, again, to meet a month's high, maybe the same high, likely the same high, possibly higher. On the 18th, we have another month's crest correlator here, and we have 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp decline. This is probably the strongest of the 3 high correlators, so likely the highest point for the month. On the 19th, we have sharp declines, maybe something global going on. It's a sharp decline. It's not just the Amazon shares that are declining here. This is more global, but that's just the 19th. And again, the high on the 19th offers an opportunity to position oneself in both directions, and it's like a median point between 2 legs in a straddle or a strangle. On the 20th, we have important support level. It's usually a new support level that's formed after a sharp decline. There are cases where it's a rally, but my sense is that this is based on it being after these highs. It's a sharp decline to a support level, an important support level. I'm advised to open up protection. Looks like about midday. Again, the high offers an opportunity to position oneself in both directions. So my sense is that if I'm doing that after the high, the long leg should expire out in November. Okay, on the 21st, we have a decline to and through a support level to meet another support level. We move sideways along that support level, and then we decline further. And it looks like we have a pretty sharp decline here over the weekend. We hit the edge. We hit a range. There's a range on a multi-day chart that we kind of like are bound by on the 24th. A rally that starts mid-afternoon, a cash out opportunity at the end of the day or early in the morning on the 25th, and then we have sideways rotation along a support level, a key support level on a multi-day chart, with a fast sudden move to the upside, marking the end of that period of sideways rotation taking place on the 25th. On the 26th, we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance, that Princess of Swords level again, so position oneself in both directions there. There's also a critical technical price level here that's highlighted. This is the science correlation here, so for the month, this is a significant technical price level. And we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance followed by a decline through key support. Another month's low correlator here on the 27th. In the midst of some sideways S, 2 declines with an incline in between. There's a trade opportunity involving an agreement between 2 leaders, possibly a holding pattern there. Oh, excuse me, and then on the 25th, there's a swing, or the 24th, 25th, there's a swing trade opportunity involving a big move to the upside, reaching for distant resistance. On the 28th, we have sideways we have bullish price swings. And then on the 31st, we have another swing trade opportunity in the midst of multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance. The swing trade opportunity involves that agreement between two leaders again. The sneak preview for November, we have a rally along a diagonal trend line that breaks through horizontal resistance, meets a secondary resistance, and then dips back to somewhere between those two price levels. My sense is that we probably decline further into November before turning it around. And that's AMZN for October 2022, my friends. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Actually, let me know what you think by commenting. Let's try that. We got to get some more engagement, so help the channel by commenting. Let us know what you think. Let us know, the results, what you see, how you did. Love to hear about it, guys. Really. And then most importantly, follow that rule of karma. 5% of the profits, pay it forward. Somebody who doesn't expect it, that really needs it, make their day, my friends. 5% of the profits back to the channel. Help us out. We're doing a lot of free work, taking up a lot of time and a lot of effort. Show your appreciation through gratitude, and gratitude begets gratitude. And then most importantly, whatever you spend all of that money on, make sure you do it out of love. The universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.